Here we go in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, boys? My name is Chris Renfro. I'm a hockey goalie coach as well as a personal trainer based out of the one and only Cincinnati, Ohio. And today, guys, I wanted to talk about training as an athlete, training as a goalie. What should we do? What should we not do? And the biggest question of this video is, as a hockey goalie, should you train as a bodybuilder? And I'm going to answer the first half of that, which is no. But, and we'll get to the but at the very end here. I think you guys might be surprised by this. We'll talk about this at the very end, so stay tuned for that. So the very first thing, let's talk about bodybuilding. What is the goal of a bodybuilder? So the very first thing, bodybuilders are focused on hypertrophy. What does that mean? Essentially, it's the swelling of the muscle. They're looking at getting bigger, fuller. Now, strength and hypertrophy are not exactly directly linked. They can be, but not exactly. So a bodybuilder, their goal is probably not to curl 100 pounds. Their goal is to curl 20, and they want to go really slow with time under tension. That's how you can get the muscle the biggest and the fullest, okay? Now that's just a basic example. In terms of sets, right, they're going to do 3 sets of maybe 8 repetitions. They could do 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 12. And I've seen bodybuilders, there's a lot of talk nowadays about bodybuilders going 3 sets or even just 1 set all the way to failure. But we're not going to talk about that today. That can get very complicated. There's a lot of different conflicting science on that. So let's go ahead, let's talk about an athlete, and I'll shift to this side here. So an athlete, what is the goal of an athlete? Well, we want to have balance. How do we train balance? We could do a single leg Bosu ball squat, okay? What about agility? How could we train agility? Fast ladder. I want you to think fast ladder on that one, okay? Endurance. How could we train endurance? Well, we could do a wall sit. As a goalie, right? You're in that stance a lot of the time. I wouldn't say you're directly sitting, but right? Your legs are just really, really burning as a goalie. You need very, very strong muscular endurance, okay? Strength. Go ahead, think of squats or a deadlift. Now, that could also be for explosiveness, but just for the basis of this video, we're just going to say strength equals squats, and then as far as explosiveness goes, we'll say sprints. We'll keep it easy, okay? Alrighty, so now that we understand the difference between a bodybuilder and an athlete, let's get back to this but right here. In what situation would you want to train as a bodybuilder, as a hockey goalie, or just an athlete in general? So I will flip this sucker over here. If I can get it, there it is. All right, golden. Consistency matters most. So when I was 12, 13, 14, I did all of the personal training stuff. I had a ton of coaches. I had dry land with my team. I had personal coaches, personal trainers that I would go to, and they would train me, okay, at the gym. So one thing that I noticed, when I was training as an athlete, I could not stay consistent. I would get a little consistency, and I would kind of just bounce around here just like so. But when I was 16, right, when I was 16 to 17, and I said, you know what? I want attention, and this is going to be a little shallow here, but bear with me. I want attention from girls, okay? I want other guys to look at me and be like, damn, dude, this guy is sick. That guy is huge, okay? Kind of weird, I know, a little egomaniac for me. All right, so I wanted girls. I wanted other men to respect me. I wanted to, of course, perform better in my sport. Perform better, I can't write, all good though. Oh geez, perform better. But most of all, when I woke up and I looked in the mirror, I did not want to feel chunky, okay? So what really motivated me was, you know what, I see these bodybuilder guys, I want to train like them, and that's when I got consistent, when I got dedicated. And so instead of this little squiggly line here, boom, 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 I was like, oh yeah, little progress, I'm consistent now. Oh, I'm going up and up and up. Boom, 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 gains through the roof, okay? Now, although this probably didn't make me a better hockey player, what happened was I was able to instill the habits, the virtues, the characteristics of someone who can be successful, okay? So when I look back when I was 12, 13, 14, I learned a lot of these exercises, but after, I would say I didn't do this from 16 to 17, I was more close to like 18, maybe 19, I started incorporating a lot of these foundational exercises, boom, into my workout program. Okay? And that made me significantly better as an athlete. So I started off with training with a trainer, all the athletic stuff. I was like, screw that, do not like it that much. Found my love for bodybuilding, getting big, getting strong, right? And then from there, I went ahead and brought these exercises back in once I was able to stay consistent, and that really helped me as an athlete. So guys, if you are not consistent in the gym and you hate training, focus on these little shallow bits here, okay? You're gonna get more attention from girls, okay? Other men are gonna look at you and they're gonna respect you. You're gonna wake up in the mirror, look huge, look good. You're gonna perform better on the ice, even though you're training like a bodybuilder, still not as optimal as training like an athlete, okay? But you still will see results. And you won't be as chunky if you're skinny fat or just chunky like I was, Mr. Little Goldberg back in the day. Train like a bodybuilder, find something that will help you be consistent. So hopefully that helps, boys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.